So hey guys, today's a new video, and yeah, okay. I was debating whether or not to do this, the ninja draw, for the points draw. I was debating on whether or not to wait till I had 1,000 in total, well tries, because each point draw costs us 100 points. I only have 73,000 points right about now, so 7,300, no 73, yeah 73,000. So yeah, I only have that much. Not much to this video, honestly. What I'm just gonna be doing is doing the gold point draw. Maybe even. Ooh, let's see. Oh yeah, so somebody asked me, or well, more like ordered me to go ahead and get what's his name? Damn it, I can't remember his name. I know this. I know this. Why can't I remember this? To go ahead and get Six Path Madara. And feature him because not a lot of YouTubers have him, or no other YouTubers have him. Uh, Thanks for watching my video, first of all. But the problem is that Sixpath Madara, I think I did comment back and I told him, well, Sixpath Madara actually costs us usually just on normal. He usually costs a good $1,000. If I were to try to get him during an event right now, I would more than likely have to drop a good $600, and that's because I already have some of his items from previous events. So yeah, Six Path Madara, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. To be completely honest, maybe who knows? During the Nagato event, maybe it's a really good event, and I decide to drop a lot of cash, and it's a reward like last time where they did an auction basically for gold Madara. If you recharge the most, you're gonna get the gold Madara. Maybe they do that, and I go ahead and participate in that, and I'm the one who recharges the most. But as of right now, there really are no plans to get Six Path Madara. It's really just too pricey, to be completely honest. Keep in mind that all of this, VIP 9, that's all of the money that I pay is funded by me. The only time anybody has ever really helped me on this is when one of the viewers gave me a Christmas present of basically $100 to do whatever I wanted to. I instantly dropped it into this game. So yeah, this is all me. So I mean, I'm not rich. I do a 8 hour job, every day basically, 40 hours a day. I don't make that much cash. I have to be careful with what I spend basically. But yeah, so sorry for that, commenter or viewer. I can't do that as of right now. Besides, it's not even an event right now. Like you can only get that item during an event, so that's just the way it goes. This game is really money intensive. But update on the Hidan and what's his face? Yeah, Hidan. Trying to get him up to diamond. As of right now, I have one Hidan right here, and I have more or less three Hidans in storage just from doing the Ninja War, not Ninja War, but the events, the trials every day. Which reminds me, I need to change this over here. But yeah, just from doing the trials every day, I did manage to get basically three Hidans. Oh, this trial right here is where you can get fragments for Tsunade, Jiraiya, or Orochimaru. You also have a chance to get a full. Oh, I am so sorry for that. I did not realize that the volume was all the way up, so I'm gonna have to lower that. What is that for? Oh yeah, it's for another game. Cool. But yeah, I've been doing this trial, trying to get the Anastasia trial, trying to just to get the Hidan fragments. So as of right now, I have more or less four Hidans. I have a chance to get five because I did manage to open a couple of the cuts of the living cores that I got over the day, and I got a bunch of Akatsuki's Red Jade, and I have more or less 100 Akatsuki's Red Jade, which is just enough to create one Hidan. So right about now, I have five Hidans in total. I need seven for the gold card, and then ore and such for the diamond. But the thing is yeah, I'm not. It's not gonna happen anytime soon because I'm still trying to get all of the Ino fragments, all of the Choji fragments, all of the Shikamaru fragments, and that's actually why I'm doing the Ninja Gold Tendril, which is going to be the title of this video. It's going to be like 700 point draw. But that's why I'm doing that, because, well, I need fragments. I need those cards to create Hidan, and then before that, I need those cards to create I need those cards to create a purple Azuma, which is what I need basically. I need a purple Azuma every time I try to create a gold. I think it is. Is it gold? No. Yeah, I think it's gold. Every time I try to create, not gold, but second stage Hidan, because Hidan only upgrades with a second stage. You don't need 14 Hidans. What you need is one purple card Azuma, and then one blue card Team 10, I think it's called, or team. Yeah, I think it's Team 10. It's yeah, which is Choji, Shikamaru, Ino, and yeah, those three at blue card. And to upgrade Azuma from his blue card all the way up to his purple card, you need that team once again. So I basically need 14 of each blue card every single time to upgrade Hidan to his secondary form, which is annoying because while Shikamaru, you can get him at blue card and just you don't have to worry about training him up with blue card. Ino and Choji, you do have to get, you do have to do that. You do have to what do you call it? Damn, you do have to train them up to blue. They start out at green originally. So as you can see, I'm just getting a bunch of samurai. More often than not, what I would recommend is that you just sell the green cards, which is what I'm gonna do. And if you're patient enough for it, but I'm not patient enough right now. If you're patient enough for it, you can just go ahead and the blue cards like the Sand Jonin, you can keep those and use them either as training materials. For example, Gara does need the Sand Jonin to train up to his secondary, I think his third training form, or you can go ahead and decompose them using the Ninja Soul. As you can see here, you can just go over here, click on Yayu Uchiha, and you have a chance to create a decent Ninja Soul. Most of the time it will come out cracked, but you do have a chance, as you just saw, to create like a complete Ninja Soul, which, I mean, it's not going to be shining. You're never going to get a shining Ninja Soul. But either way, those can be useful, especially at lower levels, if you don't have any Ninja Souls to equip to your cards. And you also have the ability to upgrade them and basically combine them and have a chance to create a Ninja Soul that's shining or more powerful. Now, Ninja Dog Park Blake and Toad Ryu, honestly, I'm just going to sell them because I have no use for them. I don't need to upgrade anything with XP, and I don't need anything to, how do I say? I don't need any of those, basically. So yeah, just opening these, more often than not, I don't have that much commentary on this because, well, I got a Choji card. That's good. I do need Choji. I won't have much commentary on this. The actual cards themselves, because they're fragments. They're cheap cards. They're blue cards, basically. Nothing. You will never get a purple card, a full purple card. Like, I mean, you will get fragments for purple cards, but only the really crappy ones, like Kairin or Suigetsu or Yamato or Sai. Like those cards that you don't need, but they're very decent. I'm hesitant to say when it comes, if you're like a true beginner, as in you don't know anything about this game except that purple cards are good. And even then, you can easily get other purple cards because, well, events come all the time, and it's easy to grind some of them. And yeah. Also, I'm like answering a couple of the comments in previous videos that I've seen. One of you mentioned that it took you around 12k stamina or a bunch of stamina to, I think it was 15k or 20k stamina to get Hanzo. You have to take into account that sometimes you're just unlucky. I mean, it's happened to me where I used to get lucky and I would have a Hanzo within 1k worth of stamina. And then other times I'd have horrible luck and I'd drop 5k. Maybe I made it sound like it was easy. But you have to keep in mind that compared to other cards, like even Mifune, that really is easy, because they're very, very, how shall I put this, cost effective, I suppose. especially when it comes to money or even gold. I mentioned it during the video. I think this video was the top 10 free cards. During the video, it's cheap because it's only stamina that you have to worry about, whereas other cards you have to worry about gold. For example, for Kakashi or my guy, you have to worry about a bunch of different factors, whereas Hanzo, you really don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about whether or not you're getting the right cards. That's all you have to worry about. Nothing else really. Um, and I think that's about it for when it comes to that. Now, somebody keeps on asking where can you get the puppet for the Kazekage, third Kazekage. Now, it's rather easy to get him. You just have to know where to look, honestly. You can actually get him from what I'm doing right now, which is the point draw. As you just saw here, I just keep on doing the point draw. You do have a chance to get it from there, although it is a rather rare drop. But what you also have a chance to get it from is chapter, I believe, 10, 9 or 10. What you just have to do is go over here. No, not that one. Go over here. It's chapter 9, 9-7. You just attack it and hope to get a drop. It's a rather common drop. I'd say within 20 tries you should get one drop at the very least. But yeah, that's how you get the third Kazekage puppet. You do need a Sasori to upgrade the Kazekage puppet, and as somebody mentioned, you do need Chiyo to upgrade Sasori. But the thing is that by the time you have all the Sasoris, you only need 7 Chiyos, whereas you need 14 Sasoris, and by the time you have all the Sasoris, if you're grinding them out from the trial, the art, you're more than likely to have all the Chiyos by the time that happens. So yeah, just gonna keep on doing the ninja draw. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk about right now. Because like I said, I mean, really, you're just watching me to see what I get in drops. You can probably hear my brother in the background. He's sleeping and like snoring and moving. But yeah, trying to think of anything else I can talk about. But oh, the Ninja War is here. I haven't been active in this game recently. Like, I mean, I do come in to make sure that I'm doing like my necessities, like the Ninja War, or even the yeah, no, that's about it. That's the only reason I really log in. The Ninja War, I'll probably do it right after the video, and just log in and do the Ninja War, get as far as I can with my team, and because I want to make sure that I'm getting as much gold as I can. I mean, see the third Kazekage puppets there as a drop. I want to make sure I get the 1,000 gold. I usually get, because it adds up quite nicely, especially if you do save it properly. As you can see right now, I have 17k gold, whereas I think a few days ago I only had 15. That's because, like I said, I get 1,000 gold every day. I'm more or less to the point where if I want to save up, that's an actual option. I don't have to be stupidly patient. Because I've seen some people who are VIP 0, and this one guy in the Facebook group, he saved up on VIP 0 until he had enough of the gold to get level 90 Shadow Clone passive for Naruto. Now that Shadow Clone passive, it usually costs a good 55k gold, or 50k gold. To me, that was just mind-boggling, because the amount of patience that you need to have to save up that much gold, especially in a free-to-play, like VIP 0, what's it called? Accounts. That's just amazing. So, I mean, props to that. Like, I don't think I could do that. I'm very impatient, as a rule of thumb, especially when it comes to games like this. Um, but at the same time, I do know when to be semi-patient. Like, I do have some patience. Like, I won't be, oh no, I have to have it now because otherwise I'll destroy things. No, it's just that I prefer to have things now, which does not sound good. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just saving up, just really me opening here, showing you what to do with these blue cards. You can use them. A lot of these can be used to train up ninjas like Chiyo, Sasori, or even Kozaku. Like, you can use them to train up cards, but the thing is that more often than not, right now, I have most gold cards that you need to have. I have most diamond cards that you need to have. I have some diamond cards that I don't need, but I just wanted, like, Kabuto, I have no use for him. I really don't. He's a good healer. He's a good sealer. But if I want a sealer or a healer, I have Tsunade. She's a much better sealer, and she does even more DPS, and she protects a lot more than Kabuto does. If I want somebody who will make it so I'm invulnerable, I have Obito and I have Kakashi. So I mean, I don't need him, but I wanted to have him, so I got him. It's just that's why I'm like getting rid of all these cards because I don't particularly need them. Like I said, I need Ino, I need Choji, I need Shikamaru, but I don't need anything else really. It's been a while since I talked like this, like just constant, nonstop rambling. And honestly, it feels a little weird. Per se, not weird that I'm making a video. It's just weird that I'm talking for so long. It feels like a long time when in reality it's only been yesterday. But yeah, trying to think of anything else. Any questions you may have asked. Um, can't really think of anything. One of these days, if you guys want to comment in this video, actually, as you're watching this, you can just lay down a bunch of questions, and the next video, tomorrow's video, I can just do a Q&A, look up the questions in the comment section, and answer them to the best of my abilities. Now, keep in mind that I'm not an expert. For as much as I do make videos, I'm not an expert at this game. There are people who know a lot more than I do. Um, who they are, I really don't know, but there are people who know more than I do. I'm not the best at this. Obviously, I do know some stuff, which is why I'm assuming you're watching this, but I don't know everything, so I may get something wrong, especially when it comes to the manga or the anime. I mostly like to watch read the manga, not watch the anime. I really don't like Naruto's voice, which is weird. I find it irritating, to be completely honest. More so in the English version, which is strange because English, I would have thought that, oh hey, it's English. I would have liked it. I speak that language, but no, I just find it really irritating. It's, I don't know, it's like grating, almost shrill, I would say, but it's yeah, it's just something I don't particularly like. Huh. Trying to think of anything else to do in this vid apart from just like speaking. I have a few Chojis now, which is good because I do need them. I've been thinking of whether or not to spend gold, or to buy gold during this event, and I've decided against it up until like the triple gold recharge, because I do want the Akatsuki's red jade so I can create the Hidan to just have all of the Hidans needed. Because otherwise I would have to wait until a Hidan event, or I would have to slowly but surely go ahead and do this trial, the Anastasia trial, until I get all the drops. Which reminds me, I need to do these trials right here, and I need to sell that stuff right there. I can sell Night Guy. I can sell the Endo Tensei Kazakage. I can sell Azuma. I can sell Shino. I can sell. I have to keep Sasuke. I have to keep Naruto. I have to keep Sakura. The reason I'm keeping those guys is because, well, I do use them every once in a while. For like example, what's his name? Naruto and Sasuke. They are used to create a Deidara. So I mean, I do have use for those guys. You can use them to train up Deidara. You can use them to train up themselves. I mean, obviously, I already have Gold Naruto and Sasuke and such. But I mean, you never know when you may need them, and like I said, you can use those guys to train up Deidara. You just need Kakashi's. I could probably go ahead and train up Deidara right now, but I would have to drop some cash at the very least. Yeah, you also need Naruto, for example, for like Kushina. You need Naruto for what's his name? Minato. You need a lot of stuff for a lot of different things. So it's just good to save up like the blue cards, especially for like Team 7, because they just take a long time to get to blue card. Not to mention to get them to gold or to purple, it's just a nightmare. But yeah, it's doable. So I've been getting quite a few fragments for purple cards. I've been noticing that they're mostly Suigetsu and Kairin, with what's it called? With Yamato and what's his name? The beast guy, the guy that's like really from the curse heal. Yugo, yeah, with the Yugo sprinkled on there. What I'm really interested in when it comes to fragments for these guys is actually Sai. Because he's the only one of those guys who I don't have at gold. I mean Yamato, I don't really particularly care. I have him at silver, I think, right now, but I need Sai at gold because there's a new collection which gives you 32k ninjutsu attack for your whole team if you have a diamond Hanzo and a gold Sai. And I just need the gold Sai. I can easily train up my Hanzo all the way up to gold. To diamond, I mean. He's rather easy to get. I just have to be patient with the ores. But at the moment, I really need the size. I have two size, like just in fragments. I need one more, but usually the size you can only get them from this thing, from the Tendra, or from that one package. The what's it called? The every 3 day the bounty hunter thing. That's the only way you can get side fragments or side things. So that can be a little frustrating when it comes to trying to get them. I opened 3 boxes today for Psy, and I didn't get any Psy fragments, so that kind of sucks. I think you can get them from the gold Tendra, but the gold Tendra is rather iffy, and there's no real reassurance that you will get it. So yeah, I have a bunch of gems now. Probably just gonna go ahead and what do you call it? Try to combine them into shining gems. I'll do that in this video also, so you have an idea of how to do that. Um, it's not hard or anything. You just have to have a little bit of luck, and I combine them in random formations. I'm sure that there's a combination, set way to combine them, but I just grab random gems and combine them, and just like pray to God that I get a shining gem. You can combine shining gems that are blue to get purple gems. And what I mean is not the actual color of the gem, but the color of the name of the gem. And the lower ones, if they're blue, if they're shining and they have a blue name, blue colored name, they're not the rarest. They're the second rarest. But if they have a purple name, then they are the rarest, like the highest tier that you can get. But yeah, just gonna keep on doing this. Yeah, this video feels rather, well, to me at the very least, I don't know about anybody else, but to me it feels rather, lackluster. A lot of my videos feel lackluster, but I guess, I mean, I do put some effort into it, but not as much as, like, some people who actually know what they're doing, can or do. So, I mean, that's nice. Oh, yeah, I noticed that I got to 500 subscribers, and I want to say thank you. It's kind of awesome. Like, I mean, when I started this channel, I did not expect it to go anywhere near that high. So just seeing, where it says 500 subs, that's just amazing, and I want to say thank you. Because without you guys, I mean, I'd still... No, yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I'd just be, like, playing the game all by my lonesome. But I have people who cheer me on now, which is nice, and I have a nice clan here. It's really nice and sweet. So yeah, just gonna keep on doing this. Gonna go away from the mushy stuff. I've been hesitant to use this recorder. I don't particularly want to because it's just awkward to do so. But maybe one of these days I'm gonna give it a try. See if it works on YouTube. I mean, if the video quality is even better than what I have right now, that would just be great. But I figure the audio quality is good as of right now. So I mean, maybe eventually I'll change it, but at the moment, I'm not gonna try to rock the boat. So yeah, hmm. Yeah, Sasori's puppet, Sasori's dad. I think those guys are used to train up Chio. Can't be quite sure. Yeah, there's a bunch of different combinations that are not yet fully inside the game because we are way behind the Chinese servers. But when they do, like for example, I do know for a fact that what's his name? The Kazekage will go up to Diamond. I know for a fact that no, let's see who goes to Diamond. I know that the what's his name? The fourth Kazekage, Gaara's dad, he actually goes to Diamond later on in the game. That's just very far away from now. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that has yet to be added. So like I mean, Sasori's father, I would assume that's like training items for Chio. Eventually, Sasori's father's puppets, Sasori mother's puppets, the third Kazekage, like just a bunch of different stuff. There's different combinations also. I do believe that are have yet to be introduced. Um, because keep in mind, like compared to the Chinese servers, once again, I'm using the Chinese servers as comparison, but we're really, really underpowered. Like even our strongest guy, which I do believe has 20 million CP. It's been a while since I checked up with him. Even the strongest guy we have on this server, or even on iOS, the difference in strength between them and the difference in strength between the Chinese servers is just massive. I do believe like a Zabuza card has 3 million CP or 4 million CP just from like being in the lineup with what's it called, with Haku. So I mean, you have to keep in mind that this game is always progressing. I guess I'm not quite sure what my point was on there, but it filled some time, so I guess you'll listen to my ramblings. Um, hmm. I kind of want to end this video, but I have yet to completely use up all my points, I guess. It's been a good couple of draws. I mean, I've got some of the cards I wanted. Obviously, I still have to grind out a lot of the Ino Yamanaka, a lot of Choji, a lot of Shikamaru cards. But either way, it's not going to be as much as other cards, or as much as it could have been. Oh shit, not Thanos. Not Thanos. It's less than what it could have had to have been. But yeah, as you can see, I have Kyren fragments. I have Yugo fragments, Sugetsu fragments, Sai fragments, Yamato fragments, Kakuzu fragments, Hidan fragments, Azuma fragments, Chio fragments. I have a bunch of cards that I can just churn. I think somebody asked me where can you get the third Hokage. As far as I know, the only way to get the third Hokage is actually from grinding him out in his dungeon, which is very, very early on. Now, he's not exactly powerful, but he's not weak either. Especially when you get up to Diamond during his event, he does get quite a few skills and items. I do believe some of the items are for free if you have them at Diamond, but you do have to spend some gold for his other skills. But yeah, I think he already has a secondary passive. I came out with another card. I can't quite remember what it was, but yeah. So yeah, just working on this. Working on Hidan. After Hidan, hopefully I'll be able to work on Hanzo. After Hanzo, no, I mean after Danzo, not Hanzo. After Danzo, I'll be able to work on Sasori to get him to Diamond. Right now I'm gonna be very low on ore. I'm probably gonna be a little more strict when it comes to the ore. What I get from it, because yeah, like collections are very important now. And besides, the more ninjutsu attack I have, the higher chance I have to getting at floor 60, and at that point I usually get 1.1k per day worth of free gold. So I mean that's good. I think the next time I'm probably gonna end up spending a lot of gold. Not yeah, spending, like consuming a lot of gold is more than likely the next Sasuke event. I don't know when exactly that's gonna be, but I really want that 50k passive. His perfect Susanoo. I mean, I already have the level 90 passive for Naruto. Really hoping for that level 90 passive for what's his name? For Sasuke. Gonna have to get rid of the Sasuke card, Hinata, and Tenten, and then turn these guys into souls. Um, can't really come up with anything else to talk about. As of right now, I think I've covered everything. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, for those of you who are wondering what ninja souls are, they're actually these things that you decompose. As you can see, I'm decomposing cards and I'm getting these little gem-like things. Those are the ninja souls. You can only access this feature until you're like level 70. So level 70 or level 75, it takes quite some time to get it. It's been a while. What happens is that they give bonuses to your cards. For example, some of them will give extra stamina, some of them will give critical damage, or will give dodge, accuracy, stuff like that. Obviously it's not a lot, but it's little. It's every little bit counts basically. And especially it can boost you quite a bit of CP. Especially the higher ones, the stronger ones. So I mean they're decent, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, now how do I get so many points? Honestly, it's just from saving them up from the Ninja War. Once you get to stage 50, you get at the very least 500 ninja points. Just from collecting the rewards for getting to stage 50, and depending on how high you got into the Ninja War. Um, if you're first place, the highest person who got all the way up to the Ninja War, the next day you're gonna get 100 gold, some silver, and 400 points just for being number one in the Ninja War when it comes to how far you got. So that's the way you can get ninja points. You can also get them by attacking other players in the arena. Obviously you have to win to get 30 points, but if you lose, you're gonna get 10 points. So either way, you get points. Like I said, I think I've been commenting throughout this video. You're never gonna get really good cards from the ninja point draw, because well, everybody has access to it, and it's rather easy to get, especially if you have enough patience, as you can see. I'm doing a good 732 well, basically tries to get cards, and you can't do that with the Ninja Gold 10 draw because it costs us gold. Gold is it's a lot rarer commodity than points are. So I mean, they're decent cards at the most, but they're usually miscellaneous cards that you can get through dungeons, but it's just easier to get them through here or more convenient. I wouldn't recommend turning the green cards into souls because they just turn cracked, and cracked souls, they don't give you any real bonuses. I mean, they may give you 100 stamina, but honestly that doesn't make a difference. It's probably just easier to go ahead and create them like I'm doing, using blue cards instead of green cards, because the blue cards, they do have a chance to give you a whole soul, as you've been seeing me do. I think I have about another 100, maybe 50 cards left to do a draw on, and after that, I think that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to go ahead and combine a few of the gems, of the cracked gems and like other stuff. But I'm more than likely not going to get a shining gem. It's a rather rare thing, so don't get your hopes up. The only other way to get ninja souls is actually from the cards during events, which are kind of like the shadow clone cards, but or they kind of look like Hashirama, but they say ninja souls. You just decompose them in this, and it will give you a very high chance to get a very strong ninja soul. Now, obviously, it doesn't always give you a good ninja soul, but at the very least, it will give you a solid ninja soul, never a cracked one. The thing is, especially with purple cards, you do have a chance to get shining ninja soul, but it's not always guaranteed. Same thing, it's kind of like with the blue cards. You have a chance to get a full ninja soul, but you also have a chance to get a correct ninja soul. It's not a guarantee that you're gonna get a full ninja soul. And once again, it's kind of based on luck. So I mean, you know. As you can see, I'm down to 82 draws, not that many, so this is probably going to be the last couple of draws that I do for this video. The tentacle beard, it's useless basically. I know somebody in the comments is gonna ask. It's useless. It's just a card that you can use for Killer B. It's basically what it does is that if he is alive for a certain amount of turns, while having his passive equipped to himself, what he will do is revive from those tentacles, basically. don't do it because they're very, very, very easy to kill. They don't have any defense and very little HP, especially in the grand scheme of things. Maybe later on in the future, they will become stronger. But as of right now, they're very easy to get and just useless in general. I'd recommend you sell them or try to turn them into a ninja soul. But yeah, a couple more draws and the video is gonna end. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, like I said, I'll try to do a Q&A tomorrow. You'll ask and I'll try to tell. So that's about it for all those cards. As you saw, I did mostly get quite a few of the green cards, but at the same time, I got a few rare cards, like blue cards and stuff that is not exactly common. For example, when you try to get a blue card from a dungeon, more often than not, it will take you quite a few tries. Whereas I just got it here for technically free, I suppose. Another thing, you can get like cards like Choji, which are rather hard to get, especially in the dungeons because they drop as fragments, and fragments for green cards can be very, very hard to get. So I mean, that's nice that I was able to get so many Chojis and so many Inos, which is kind of why I did this. Honestly, because I do need Chojis, I do need a lot of Inos to create gold Hidan basically, and then diamond Hidan. This game is very intensive with grinding, especially if you're not going to spend any money on it. So, I mean, be prepared for a long grind or just have a very, very large amount of patience. Nope. I think that's about it for the oh no, there's a bunch more here. I think I'm going to wait again until it's 1,000 gold chest, and then I'm going to do another opening of 1,000 gold chest. Hopefully get lucky and get one of the rings. I've been opening the cores, and I haven't got a single ring. Quite personally, I do want, what's his name? I think it's, uh, I think it is, what's his name? I can't quite remember his name. Deidara's ring, because it gives taijutsu attack if I recall correctly, and my might guy could always use more ninja taijutsu attack. I think it's one of the few rings that actually does give taijutsu attack. The other one being Rock Lee's wraps, but I'm not quite sure whether or not that goes in the ring slot. But yeah, I think if I go down here, if it comes down to it, I may just go ahead and get the ring from consumption if I can. It doesn't look like I can though. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get lucky in the puppet cores and see if I get lucky. So the way that you merge them, you just go over here, you choose one, you go all the way to the right. You can do it with cracked. Keep in mind that you can only use the same tier. What that means is that if you use cracked, you're only going to be able to combine cracked. If you use solid, you're only going to be able to use solid. If you use shining, you're only going to be able to use shining. So, I mean, there's that. As you can see, I got a glittery fierce wind soul. That's good. See, as I said right here, the words are purple. That means that's the highest way that you can get it. If the words are blue, then that's the second highest, basically. And yeah, yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Not much else to this. Like I said, I don't know what sort of combinations you need to do to get shining ones, but try them out. See, maybe you find a certain combination that will always get a glittery ring, not ring, a glittery soul. So I mean, it's kind of up to you. So that's about it for this video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I do believe I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Yeah, hopefully it'll be the Q&A if enough questions are asked tomorrow in the comments section. So yeah, bye.